Echo.
You're a lot taller than me.
Oh, we're good. We're
Meet in the
good.
middle.
I'm a lot louder too.
That's true, actually. Luke and I actually had the opportunity to be on tour together last year because we were the opening act on Tim
Yeah.
McGraw, and you guys were in the middle, and so we got to, do like 50 shows.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so when we found out that Kimberly, what I was just telling Kimberly, it was like we've been kind of doing cutaways, and we hadn't really seen each other as much as I thought. So I thought we'd get to hang a little more, and that's been the only kind of disappointing thing about this. But we had so much, talking last year and figuring the business out, and on McGraw last year. So yeah, we've got quite.
Plus, I don't think Luke's ever met a stranger, so it was immediately familiar. It was great.
But yeah, so we're all pros at being knowing one another, I guess.
Oh, goodness. For me, I just I didn't know what a co-host was supposed to do. I mean, you see the pros like Carrie and Brad on the CMA Awards, and it's like, well, we have some big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
I actually practiced for my interviews because I had never done an interview before. You guys have a really tough job. And Rita Neal and they played Brad 1 and Brad 2 in the bus before I went out and did that and kind of threw me some curveballs. That's what I did to prepare. What about you?
I mean, my thing when is just trying to stay, because I get I get all
What was that?
but with like interviewing Faith, last night was a big deal for me just because she's such a, she's just such a massive figure to me,
Yeah.
and just making sure conducting the interviews and talking about the thing, with me it's all about kind of preparation and stuff
Yes.
like that and being comfortable and I mean with me I operate on being comfortable, and I think, any years prior to this, I may have been a little more probably freaked out over, maintaining the hosting thing.
Yeah.
But now I'm glad it's happened this year because I'm just a lot more comfortable.
And this
with
is a
it.
really energetic show, too. And I feel like, there is some irreverence about the co-hosting duties. And you guys should see the outtakes. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. I did an interview with Blake Shelton, and we were talking about Miranda's smoking hot black leather outfit that she wore for her performance, and he let me know that he thought that she looked like Xena and had always wondered what it would have been like to be with Xena. So that was pretty comical. What about you?
I mean, with
curveballs?
me, what was funny about is all the producers of the show got with us, and we kind of picked all these crazy little gags to do with Lady A and then Hunter Hayes, and like they went with it. So we were like, they went with that? So anyway, we had fun doing that, and I was glad that I guess I hope I'm answering your question. I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but I mean the main thing is that I was glad that I got to pick some of the questions and really not just show up, read a script, and that we could kind of ask questions that or questions that I would have wanted to ask anyway, and so that was a fun thing,
Yeah.
kind of picking what
It's
you
just
wanted
genuine.
picking what you wanted to talk to the stars about. I guess the most interesting thing is acting like you're sneaking out there in the golf carts
Yeah.
with the sides, and you're riding, and then you feel a hand come through and you're about to yank you out.
I got a punch.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
did?
I did. I
Yeah.
put
And,
on.
I mean, some people in the cart were having to throw some elbows, but the fans are just excited, and it's fun. I mean,
It is.
you can feel the energy. It's fun being out there and feeling all the energy.
It is, and I like to just look. I mean, of course, LP Field is so tall, and it's amazing just to see fans up on the top row, And again, for those of us like me who've never done an interview, it's slightly terrifying. But I was really proud with the way everything went this week. I feel like it is part of pop culture. I mean, country music is definitely woven into the fabric of America. Whether your favorite artist is Kenny Chesney or Lady Gaga, it has a big presence in our world these days.
Yeah.
And what I love about this festival and this whole week is just that it's unlike any other genre or format of music. It's about countrydom, the kingdom of country descending on Nashville all under one sky for 1 week. And I think it's when we all come together one time in the year. And I think that's what's going to translate on the show and onto television. And it'll be a great night that brings us all together on TV.
I mean, yeah, with us, our excitement toward the camera dictates, the excitement of what people feel at home. And so it's fun thinking about it, that, obviously having the excitement of 60,000 people, but then taking that excitement and letting it translate on camera into people's households. I mean, what I know this sounds crazy, but I mean, when I found out that we were hosting this, I wasn't even thinking about the TV side of it.
I was thinking about the show.
I was
the
thinking
live
about
show.
being out there, and then I was like, oh crap, we're doing this thing for the ABC. So anyway, so yeah, I went like a month with that frame of mind, and like 2 weeks knowing that it was actually for TV.
We're like kind of the cheerleaders of
Yeah.
CMA Music Festival.
Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
our role this week.
It's fun having that little snippet of power, right?
Cheerleaders. Spirit fingers.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.